Throw a couple shots, it is what it is. These niggas is thinking they hot. Yeah, I'm like Pac. Minus the status, of course I can't claim when I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, what's good with y'all authentic folks? Hope y'all doing well. Hopefully y'all taking care of yourselves. I mean, I'm doing great. I just got done meditating probably like 5 minutes ago, and yeah, my energy is feeling really, really good. I'm vibrating really high at the moment. So I don't know if you can notice the glow of the spot. Like I really legit am. I feel really good inside. So yeah, that's good. But finally, one of the most illogical mandates is over. My boy Kyrie is officially back. Brother gave me the news this morning. I was like, I gotta make a video on this. So yeah, man, like let's get straight into it. It's great to finally see him back. I don't think he should have ever really been out in the first place, especially like the past few weeks. It just didn't make sense. They were allowing him to sit in the arena during the home games, but he couldn't play. Like, what sense does that make? I just didn't get it, and I think that's when people really start to pick up on it. But you know, me and a lot of other people, we've been on this the whole time. I've been supporting my boy Kyrie through it all. He stood on his values, his principle, his morals, his beliefs, and then let anybody conflict those things. And I feel like as spiritual beings, spiritual people, us, that's what we authentic folks, that's what we have to do. Like we know how the world is, we know how this matrix is, we know how this society can be, we know how they can influence you to believe this, program you to believe that, judge you if you don't do this, all these different things. But you know, at the end of the day, if you stand on it, good is going to come out of it for you somehow, some way. You may not understand it in the moment, you might never get a real understanding of it, you might just you may never understand it. It just may not be meant for you to understand, but something good is gonna come out of it if you stick to your grounds, your beliefs, stay rooted in who you are. You know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, and you see the results with Kyrie. A lot of a lot of just different things throughout that whole that whole fiasco, man. I just didn't understand it in the first place. You know, oh, and that's the thing too. It's funny how, like here in Washington, for example, everything is starting to open back up. People can go inside, stuff again, blah blah blah. Even though you know the virus is still prevalent, present everywhere around the United States. And then now, what is it up to like the third needle, up to the third needle, man. Already, that's three, or it might be four now. Not even gonna lie, it might be four. Right? It's so many new boom that I can't even count. I know they was trying to. I know they was doing a thing too where it was just like so many new different strands coming out. It was hard to keep up with. I just stopped keeping up with it. I was like, I had the first one. Not even gonna lie, I got the first one. And it's just like, I mean, I didn't even really want to get it. I just had to get it for other reasons. But I sent it here. Oh yeah, he's he's in the video too. My dog in the video. I just now noticed that, so ignore it. But yeah, I did the first one, and after that, it's like, what's the point? It's like, what's the? I respect people who didn't even get in the first place, like people who stood on what they believe and who they were. Like Kyrie, for example. Kyrie, man, you may never see this video, and I don't care. That's fine, but I'm happy for you. You got few people who are happy for you, a community of people who are happy for you. Um, we're happy to see you win this whole thing at the end of the day. You didn't give up anything of who you were in the process, and look at the benefits you reaping, man, just because of all of it. So, man, I am happy for my boy, and he's teaching us a valuable lesson as spiritual people that people may look at us a funny way, judge us for what we believe, judge us for what we even practice. Like meditation, for example, right? So I just meditated before this video. I may tell somebody about meditation, it's just like, okay, like look at me weird. But little do they know that's just one of the most beneficial things to like the mind, body, and the soul, and everything as a whole. Um, and a lot of people in our society wouldn't be as low vibrational as they are if they practice something like that. That's just an example. So So yeah, as even as spiritual beings, spiritual people, people may not understand where we come from, but that's fine, because God didn't give them my vision. So I mean, I don't expect them to understand where I'm coming from on certain things. And a lot of people are just too programmed and consumed by what this matrix has instilled in them anyway, that no matter what you try to show them, no matter what you try to do for them, they're just gonna believe what they already believe. And that's just the unfortunate thing. But all we can do is pray for those people. Pray that they find a way. Pray that they see what's going on around them and something is not right. And they do everything possible to try to become better beings from that. Because you can only become better if I feel like you can only truly become better and get a true understanding of who you are when you take these steps to understand who you are. It's so many things that, this matrix society, the media, news, even people like hire the elites, like whoever you want to know. It's like so many different things that try to pull you off of that path, to that try to pull you off of that path. And it's so easy to fall victim to it just because like that's just our sinful nature. Like it's just easy for us to get attached to those things. But when you detach from all of that and you put in these spiritual practices and different things, like for me, for example, right? Meditate, mindfulness practices, some prayers, different things like that. I mean, I probably don't do as much as like some of the other the people who are actually like really rooted into. But what I do for myself works for me, and I've seen the benefits. I've seen the rewards when I am on my purpose. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not just something where it's like, oh, it's just gonna change. Like you got, oh snap, you gonna have days and stuff where you just like slip up and you have like those temptations, those influences from the world that you were once consuming and still trying to like pull you back, or you may see things, or you may fall victim to like some of the traps you had before. That stuff is going to happen, but at the same time, I'm at a point now where if that does happen, which it has, but it's easier for me to like get back into like my practices because it's something I rooted myself on around this time last year. It's crazy that it's been a year, but it's like I truly rooted myself on it from a year ago, and I'm seeing those rewards, and I've seen how like life has been better for me personally. Has it been like this spectacular stuff happen? No, that's just matrix stuff. Like who cares about that? But stuff internally in me, like I've been able to see the benefits, the rewards, and just staying to who I am and sticking to, things that are just right, sticking to like Kyrie, my morals, my principles, my values and beliefs. And that's where this all comes back around full circle. So yeah, I appreciate you, Kyrie. Glad to see you officially winning. Like we already knew you were winning, but when my brother gave me the news this morning, I was just like, yes, yes, he did it. So I'm happy, even though it just didn't make the most sense, and this whole mandates and all this stuff it's just confusing in general. And like I said, it's just funny how it's all miraculously starting to fade away. And it's funny how we never even took if if it was so serious, how come we never ever took like the precautions that other countries took when it came to like it's a whole different I'm not even gonna get into all of that. Point is, yeah, Kyrie is winning. Kyrie is back officially, and that's good. It's good to see see him back and just see a prime example of just being patient, staying calm in who you are, and just allowing things to develop and play out can work in your favor. And this is an example of that. So yeah, that's all I got for this video. Continue to take care of yourself, continue to do good, and catch y'all soon.